Now we will have a small recap of our previous clip which I shared. We were discussing about few points for factors and multiples. First point was 1 is factor of every number. If the number is 6, it will come in table of 1 also. If the factor of 18, then 1 will be the factor of 18 also, because 18 will come in the table of 1 also. Okay. Second point was every number is a factor of itself. This means that whosoever factor is asked, that number will be considered as its own factor also, right? As if factor of 7 will be 7 also, factor of 9 will be 9 also, 15's factor will be 15 also, right? Then third point was every factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. This means that whosever factors we are writing, suppose here we are writing the factor of 16, those number only will be its factor from which 16 will be completely divided. There will be no remainder left. This point says that when we will divide 16 with 1, no remainder will be left. 2, no remainder left. 4, no remainder left, right? So these are factors of 16 because these all are exactly dividing 16. Okay. Then fourth point was every factor is less than or equal to the given number. Whosever factor is asked, factor of 34, those number will be factor of 34 which are less than 34, right? That is 1 is less than 34, 2 is less than 34. All those number will be the factors of 34, those numbers which are less than or equal to 34. Always keep in mind, factor is less or equal to the given number asked. Now we will begin point number 5. Pay attention. This point is a number 76 has 5 factors. How many factors does these two numbers will have? You will find that you are able to count the number of factors of each of these. This, basically what does this 5th point is saying? It is saying that whosoever we have to write the factor, means whichever numbers we have to write the factor, the number of factors will be countable. Okay, the number of factors will be countable. Keep in mind, factors of the given number are finite. Finite means which are countable. Okay, like you see 76 has 5 factor. You can count the number of factors of the given number. Suppose it is asked to write the factors for 16. So you can count that 16 has 5 factor. 34, it has 4 factors, like that. Understood? 5th point, what is this point saying? Like whichever numbers factor we have to write, okay, the numbers will be countable. That is, it is having 2 factor, it is having 3 factor, it is having 10 factor, 12 factors, like that. Even if it is this number or even larger number, okay, whatsoever the number is, a small number or larger, every number's factors are countable. This is all about your point number 5. Got it clear now? We'll come to point 6. Here we will discuss about multiples. Okay, you see, multiples basically is just the opposite of factors, right? You can see here, every multiple is greater than or equal to that number. You have studied in factors that it is less than or equal to, right? But when we are writing the multiples, means the numbers will be greater than that number of which it is asked, right? You can see what are the multiples of 7. You see 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. All those number which are multiple of 7 will be more than 7, right? So keep in mind, multiples will always be greater than the given number. Okay. Then point number 7 is what are the multiples of 5? This one, and then you can see here multiples are infinite. Again, it is the opposite of factor, means uncountable, means they can go on increasing. so and so and so and so multiples will go on increasing. Are you getting my point? You can see, like it is asked for write the multiples of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 and so on. Means multiples are never ending. What you can say? Multiples are never ending. They can go on increasing, but factors are limited. Keep in mind, factors are limited and multiples are never ending and uncountable. Got it? Suppose factor of 6, 12, 18 and so on. Means it will go on increasing. Then point number 8, every multiple is multiple of itself. Very simple. That write the multiple of 7. So you will start counting from 7 only, na? So it is clear here itself that 7 will be the multiple of 7 also. This point, that is every multiple is a multiple of itself, and this one, every factor is a factor of itself, are the two similar points. Got it clear? This is the similarity between factor and multiple. If suppose for your basic knowledge, if someone asks like what is the similarity between factors and multiples, so what's similar, what is the same thing in factors and multiple? We can say that every number is multiple also of itself and every number is factor also of itself. Just keep in mind, this is the similarity. Suppose what are the factors of 7? You will write 7. And what are the factors of multiple? You will write 7. Right? So every multiple is, every number is the multiple of itself. Also every number is the factor of itself. These two are the similar points, right? And all other are just opposite. Factors are limited, multiples are unlimited. Factors are less than the given number, multiples are more than the given number, right? These two are the different point. And what are the similarities? Multiples are also the multiple of itself and factor also is the factor of itself. So here we end up the main concluding points for factors and multiples. In your textbook, you just see page number 49 and go through the given points. Only you just go through the dark points, right? The bold points you just go through, it will be very clear to you. Any other point is there? Let me check once. No, we don't have any other points. So from the next flip, we'll begin exercise 3.1.